What's up, everybody? Another video, back at it again. Another tragic event. Unfortunately, I gotta cover and just give my opinion and how I feel about the events that took place yesterday and the events that's been going on the past years, all these mass shootings. But before I get into that, real quick, I want to thank my 22 subscribers. Nothing too much. There's something slight. But hey, if y'all a new viewer, go ahead and subscribe, run that number up. But I want to let you know, look, I'm not here for the fame, money, notoriety, none of that stuff. I'm just real passionate in what's going on out here, and on topics that go on, not necessarily even here in America, but abroad as well. Y'all can look through my channel, through my catalog, and see I cover various range of topics. But without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into the senseless, tragic event that happened yesterday, Tuesday, May 24th, in UW, Texas. Y'all already know I ain't going to dive too deep in it, but of course, our thoughts go out to the loved ones out there in that area and all around that suffer these mass shooting events. But everybody wants to highlight and politicize these certain events that go on, but it's senseless mass shootings in hoods every day, all day. 5 people killed, 10 people killed, 13 people wounded, 20 people wounded. You know, these stuff go on every day, all day, and in some of y'all strictest, most restrictive gun cities and states ran by liberals. But I ain't gonna get into, I'm not even gonna get into really the politics in this video, but there's a lot of selective outrage. You got Steve Kerr, for example. He went ahead and rambled and made a whole scene. I get it, it's emotional, you in your feelings. His father was unfortunately gunned down. But look, he was the main guy that said he didn't want police in schools. He wanted to defund the police as well to a certain extent a couple years ago. So look, you can't say that then and then say this now. You know, and then Joe Biden wanna tout his 95 assault weapons ban, and then in '04 that got lifted. But studies show, I believe it was came out January in 2016, that did little to no effect at all, because actually most mass shootings and most homicides are done by handguns. And they want to say, oh, AR, assault rifle. But AR, that's armor light. AR-15, that stands for armor light, AR. You know, like they really like to use these catchy words and phrases. Tragic event, they won't let it go to waste. What did the old Chicago mayor say?
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
And this is what they do, unfortunately. You know, it happens, you know, from both sides as well, to keep it real, you know. So but without further ado, real quick, I wanted to get into I'm gonna let y'all hear Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson out of North Carolina. Hear what he got to say real quick. I think we can all relate to this. Oh, and mind you, this clip is like 4 years old, but it was true then and it's true now. Roll it.
Heard a whole lot of people in here talking tonight about this group and that group, and domestic violence, and blacks, these minorities and that minority. What I want to know is, when are you all going to start standing up for the majority? And here's who the majority is. I'm the majority. I'm a law-abiding citizen who's never shot anybody, never committed a serious crime, never committed a felony. I've never done anything like that. But it seems like every time we have one of these shootings, nobody wants to put the blame where it goes, which is at the shooter's feet. You want to put it at my feet. You want to turn around and restrict my right, constitutional right that's spelled out in black and white. You want to restrict my right to buy a firearm and protect myself from some of the very people you're talking about in here tonight. It's ridiculous. I don't think Rod Serling could come up with a better script. It does not make any sense. The law-abiding citizens of this community and many communities around this country, we're the first ones taxed and the last ones considered and the first ones punished when things like this happens, because our rights are the ones that are being taken away. That's the reason why I came down here today. Gun show or no gun show, NRA or no NRA. I'm here to stand up for the law-abiding citizens of this community. Because I'm going to tell you that what's going to happen. You can take the guns away from us all you want to. You all write a law, I follow the law, I'll bring my guns down here, I'll turn them in. But here's what's going to happen. The Crips and the Bloods on the other side of town, they're not going to turn their guns in. They're going to hold on to them. And what's going to happen when you have to send the police down there to go take them? The police can barely enforce the law as it is. As what I see, we demonize the police, criminalize and vilify the police, and we make the criminals into victims. And we're talking about restricting guns? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that when the police department is already hamstrung? You're not going to be able to go down here and take these guns from these criminals. So the criminals are going to hold on to their guns. They're still going to have them. They're still going to break in my house, and they're still going to shoot me with them. And guess who's going to be the one that suffers? It's going to be me. Well, I'm here to tell you tonight, it is not going to happen without a fight. And when I say fight, I don't mean shots fired. I don't mean fist thrown. I mean, I'm going to come down here to this city council and raise hell just like these loonies from the left do.
Yeah, so y'all seen what he said. We pretty much sitting ducks, man. They want to have all these gun restrictions. Okay, let's say law-abiding citizens turn their guns in or give up our gun rights. But it's the Second Amendment they got to do. The criminals, they not going to care. They still going to be strapped regardless. So how we going to defend ourselves if the police might not get there at a timely manner, and we don't have no weapon to defend ourselves, as far as a firearm to defend ourselves, you know? So they really got to think about this stuff and stop trying to politicize this stuff. And they want to send money to Ukraine and everywhere else. I get it, I understand. But this could have been put forth to security in school, every school in America, every teacher getting trained on firearms and strapped if they want to. You know, a lot of this stuff can be prevented if more people have guns, not restricting guns, not using this to have gun laws that eventually take our guns away from us. This is a slippery slope. They might try to have a national registry where everybody registers their firearm. That way the feds know where everybody lives, their social security number and all this stuff like that. To come take the guns if they want to. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be done. So look, don't let them politicize this. It's not about left, right. It's about people. The people is the ones that do these things.